Hey everyone, I'm Bobby Sylvester of the FantasyPros Football Podcast, and today I've got my top 5 waiver wire pickups for Week 9 of your fantasy football season. Now, all these players are going to be available in at least 50% of leagues, and if anything changes between now and the trade deadline, make sure to check the comment section. I'm going to post updates on there. Now let's start up at number 5, where I've got running back of the Seattle Seahawks, Rashad Penny. Many are going to be clamoring for Trey Carson after a surprise start over Ty Johnson, but he's in a timeshare in a bad running offense and gets a bad matchup this week too. Penny, meanwhile, is one injury away from becoming exactly what we've seen from Latavius Murray in the last 2 weeks. Not only that, but he's a fringe flex play most weeks as well. At number 4, it's on over to the wide receiver position, where I've got Danny Amendola of the Detroit Lions. If you need a streamer for this week, Amendola has been rolling with back-to-back games of 8+ receptions and 95+ yards. And now that Kerryon Johnson's out and the Lions run into a pass funnel Raiders defense, you can expect Matthew Stafford's third consecutive 300+ yard performance. If that happens, you'll be glad to have started Amendola. At number 3, it's another wide receiver. This time, it's Anthony Miller of the Chicago Bears. Last season, Miller was extraordinarily efficient as a rookie despite playing through multiple injuries. Now, he got off to a slow start this year, but he's quietly picked it back up now that he's finally second on the Bears in snaps. He now has 50+ yards in 3 consecutive weeks, and while it may not keep up, he does draw the Philadelphia Eagles secondary this week, so he'll make for a strong streamer start at the very least. Speaking of those Eagles, at number 2, I've got their tight end, Dallas Goddard. This athletic specimen is finally getting on the field for Philadelphia, having played 40+ snaps in each of the Eagles' last 5 games. And in that time, guess what? He has more fantasy points than Zach Ertz. Now, there's no guarantee that's going to continue, of course, but there's no doubt about it that he's a fringe start most weeks and would immediately become a superstar if Zach Ertz were to suffer an injury. And at number 1, we'll go back to the running back position, where I've got Darryl Henderson of the Los Angeles Rams. Picking up Henderson is all about the unknown because Henderson was mysteriously the lead back for the Rams entering their bye this week. Perhaps they were just playing it safe with Gurley's knee, or maybe they were overly confident about playing the Bengals. It's possible that Henderson's never going to be startable for your fantasy team, but there's also a scenario where Gurley's banged up, misses a couple weeks, and now we've got the starting running back in Sean McVay's offense. Alright guys, that's all for my top 5 waiver wire pickups for week 9. Don't forget to let us know what you think in the comment section, and like and subscribe for future content. Thanks for watching, and enjoy your football.